So what's on your mind, Marcus?
Kill white men. Didn't you, TJ?
Yeah.
How many? You told me. 2, 3, know of. In the war in Germany?
Yeah.
Why are we afraid now?
Y'all crazy.
I was in the war. I fought hard for my country. I was a tank commander. Archie, you and TJ served together in Korea? I fought in the first war. Killed white men. I did. You remember Double V? Mm-hmm. What it meant to Negro soldier. Victory abroad. Victory at home. Victory against oppression. Racism.
We with you, Marcus.
What happened to that victory?
What you suggesting, sir?
I'm suggesting we defend ourselves. Most of the Negroes live in Mapleton, so we secure. Archie, TJ, you know how to secure perimeter?
Yes, sir.
First, we arm ourselves. Lock the plant out our neighborhood. Second, we take night shifts at the plant so we can watch over our children when they march in the protest. Well, when do we sleep? You sleep when you're dead. Third, we give armed escorts to these white boys so they can stay and organize so we can get that godforsaken paper plant desegregated and get the jobs we have coming to us.
It was groups like what you're talking about in Alabama, and I think in Mississippi. They made like little armies protecting folks from the night riders.
They get it so can we.
Marcus, ain't this taking things a little too far?
It's called for, and you know it, Archie.
It's an army of one. Then it's an army of one. I gave my word.
Gentlemen, I've been waiting for this day my whole life.
All right, then. Let's get started. Hey, you do nothing. You know how late it is?
You're the chairman of the Black Panther Party, Tommy Shields. Get up from your bed. Crawling at the feet of the white man. Crawling at the feet of white women. Slowing at the mouth. You look shameful to your people, Tommy Shields. Get up from there. Pick up your head. Speaking at these campuses, he's not for guns. He didn't agree with us going down the gas for Texas. After they licked from the James Bird, changes in the back of the churches, dragging them to the Terry Long case. He didn't agree with us running the Klan out of town and going to gas for Texas with our shotguns, with our rifles, with our bullets, and the live, locked and loaded, ready to feel the ghetto thing around us. He said he's working for a global humanistic society. And we said, what are you working for, Bobby? He said, it's not about killing white people. It's about building a global humanistic society. On Ice Cube's album, Death Certificate, lethal injection, on his video, Truth to the Game, by the power of Almighty God and the ancestors, like they in the word, that never brown red, red, from the criminal justice system of white man. But on there, we talk about the fact that you cannot make way for a peace maker. And you get to the peace maker. You gotta get rid of the peace maker, sir. Niggas who haven't said Black Panther in 30 years. Niggas who are so scared of white men. Stop saying the gunfire. Don't get our way. We want to organize our people.
Help protect both the black and the white guy.
Oh, no. I don't want any guns, any baseball bats.
You want us to go?
That's not what he's saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. Mr. Clay, this movement is non-violent, and we will not resort to this.
You ain't resorting to a damn thing. We are. As long as you stand down here and running these protests, and my daughter's marching in them, we're gonna keep you alive.
Then we won't march. We'll call it off. I'll pack up.
No, you won't.
Maybe we should compromise, Mike.
Whoa.
We need some kind of
Billy,
protection.
John, you keep them company. 4 hours, you get relieved.
You know what, Marcus? You could go to hell. Non-violence is the essence of everything this movement stands for. It is the essence of everything I stand for. You're supposed to be better than them.
If we stay alive, we will be better than them. That's how I measure. Alive is better than dead. And by the way, I'm already in here. So don't you tell me about the essence of your summer vacation. The colored man been waiting this shit for 400 years. You come down here to my town, try to tell me how to fight my fight? My fight? We'll be around every 10 minutes. You got your whistle? Send him your leg. Good for you.
So this how we gonna live?
For now, unless you know something else.
You're telling me I got to choose between my children growing up with dignity or the life of my husband? I don't know an answer for that.
Rose, I gotta go. Get back in the damn car.
Don't need to turn around. You're out of your mind, Marcus.
Shut your mouth. That shit ain't gonna have what a fat piece of shit you are, get him. Give it in. You tell your grand wizard, Bar Dragon, whatever the fuck he calls himself, you come down from this area again, you gonna get a walk.
You boys should get the hell out of here.
Shut up! Beat your ass right now. We ain't like y'all. Get the hell out of here. Just drive yourselves on out of here.
Do you know what we just done?
And I live to see that day. Thank you, Lord.
Like deacons defending their church. That was righteous.
What y'all think about the name, the Deacons for Defense and Justice?
Deacons for defense.
Makes sense to me. It's a righteous name for a righteous cause. I like it. The Deacons for Defense.
Now, why won't you let Chief Neely arrest them? We know the names of most of them. Not only did they assault black men, but those Negroes have guns.
William, you're a teacher, an intelligent man. You know what was going on out there tonight. Now, do we have to say it out loud?
We need to control them. Now, if you can't do it with the hand of government, it is our obligation, our divine right, to lord it over the beasts.
Let's get those white boys being Hillenbrand out at least. Those boys are communists.
Just say the word and we'll bring them in.
They have calls down there from Baton Rouge and New Orleans. They're white reporters. Negro reporters, it's Life magazine. If we arrest Dina Hillebrand, those reporters will be all over it, and we don't even have anything to charge them with.
What if they're just missing?
Well, after what happened in Mississippi, you want the FBI down here?
Sam, I'm just about 13 days away from bankruptcy.
Why can't we just fire them? Take away their income.
Who?
All the niggers at the plant?
You mean shut down the cornerstone of the economy of this town?
Sold out the plant. The other jobs.
Every person who cleans a toilet, or takes care of your children, or cooks your food, or fixes the brakes on your car, 1/3 of this town is niggers. They're everywhere. So you tell me who to fire first.
You make it sound like we should be scared.
You know who made that sandwich? Poured that water?
The Klan can deliver a lot of votes, and we can take a lot of votes away.
Well, then, don't vote for me, Glenn, all right? Now, look, give a list of names to Neary. He'll go out and check that they have permits for their weapons. He'll check their cars for violations. But other than that, I can't help you.
Well, gentlemen, I will weed this field myself. I'm bringing in Klansmen from all over the state. Now, this is a crisis. Those Negroes have formed an army. If they succeed here, you think they won't do this in Alabama?
Seems like it's growing. Best guess is more than 30 of them now. That leader's definitely Marcus Clay.
He's like a rabid animal that's completely uncontrollable and needs to be put down. Now, who would like that privilege?
Started with 5 men. Now look at them. Larger, stronger. Let me in! Each squad stays within 100 yards of the other squad. Use your whistles. Don't start talking and bunch it up with other squads. Use your eyes. See them before they see you. Alright, let's go. Never again! The beat comes at last! Singing for the fans! Singing for the fans! Singing for the fans! Singing for the fans! Go do!
When we met, we was always laughing and joking. We was closer. What happened?
Our kids got big. I look at them and I get scared. I think I could live if they got hurt. I'd rather live dying than let anything happen to them. The way men do every waltz just don't hurt my baby. Walk all over me. Just don't hurt them. I'm telling myself that for years. But it's over.
You gotta keep yourself safe, Marcus Clay. Because I need you.
They may kill me, though. Until that happens,
you for the kids. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna live like a man. Like a man does. All that time I did. I'm so sorry.
I missed you so much.
That's something else. I love you. Come back. Patterson Paper employs 40% of the people in Louisiana. The way Patterson Paper goes, so goes this city.
We do not control this city.
Yes, you do. 2 of the 5 members of City Council are Patterson Paper employees. 70% of the income of Bogalusa comes from Patterson Paper.
What you want?
1, you've never hired any female Negroes to work in this factory. 2, all the workspaces are segregated. 3, Negro workers have passed aptitude and skill tests and still can't progress past the lowest paying jobs.
Marcus, let me stop you for 1 second. I've known you for a long time, and I respect your position as head of the Voters League. But it's going to take some time. We're just one little factory here.
Don't fool with us, Mr. Gower. You are part of the 88th largest corporation in the United States. You have net sales of $616 million, with assets of over $645 million.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Shall we bring the unfair promotional practices and the illegal segregated workplaces to the attention of the national media? Is that what it's going to take?
No Negro workers have ever moved up to the position of truck driver or supervisor. T.J. McDaniels was beaten simply for putting his name on the list.
We don't know anything about that.
Look, it's a very nice idea to have a colored man as a supervisor. But it would mean at some point that he would have to supervise white men. You see, Patterson Paper, corporate headquarters.
It's in Seattle. I've already written the 2 vice presidents in charge of hiring there.
Well, then you know that company policy dictates that Patterson will not go against any local customs, no matter how offensive or repugnant we personally may feel them to be.
I see. You're right. Because where I come from, up north in Philadelphia, we like to drown redneck racists like cats. So that would be okay, right? No matter how offensive or repugnant it happens to be, because that's just the way it is around here.
You can leave.
Yes, sir. I promise you, Mr. Gower, we will shut this place down.
You better talk to him, Marcus. This is out of hand.
I think you better listen to him. I seen him drown 3 rednecks already. Bubbles coming up out the water and whatnot. It was awful. He was down right up.
Jim, I'm standing here at the north entrance to the Patterson Paper Company. Now, as you can see, we have a large crew massing right here in front of the main gate. As I understand that there's already been one. Just blocks from where I'm standing, a large protest has completely shut down Patterson Paper. This is a massive factory, and there are trucks backed up for several blocks that the protesters aren't allowing into the factory.
Yeah.
Sir, the national press is here, and we've got pickets in front of our building.
And we're on goddamn national television. Get me the plant at Bogalusa.
The orders come down from national headquarters in Seattle. We are going to be making some changes around the plant. From now on, all segregation in the plant is to be discontinued.
We're going to share the bathrooms with the coloreds?
Yes, the bathrooms will be desegregated. This is the letter from Seattle. Effective immediately. All areas will be permanently desegregated. Not limited to, but including the cafeteria, workplaces, water fountains, locker rooms, and restrooms. This is by order of the company president and approved by the board of directors.
sending you this letter with tremendous urgency.
Luke, you replace Frankie. Take his place.
Listen, I really appreciate everything you've done for us.
Watching out for my daughter.
Well, with all due respect, Mr. Clay, you might want to try talking to her. She'd like it if you communicated with her a little bit.
She would.
Very much so. She understands a lot more about you than you think she does.
If I were you, I wouldn't get involved in my family business. Dangerous and violent situations brewing. Armed factions will request the federal troops be brought to loose to save both the black and white population. You scared?
Scared as I've ever been.
The letter's right. Somebody gonna need protection. Let's go.
Tremendous urgency. This is not simply a request, it is a plea. You got a minute?
Yeah.
Did you get my memo on Bogalusa?
Yes, I did. You have confirmation?
We sent in some state police undercover and they confirmed it for us. There is a war heating up down there. There are Negroes taking up arms. Now, the KKK is already well armed and well financed by the White Citizens Council, and they're organizing. We believe there are hundreds of KKK members coming into the area.
You know where Bogalusa is?
No, I had to look it up on a map.
You heard national press about this before you started your investigation?
No, I didn't. But listen, now, this is different. There is a militant Negro group that is armed and ready to fight. That's only happened a few times before. There are two armies gathering down there.
Johnson just got the National Civil Rights Bill through Congress. He's done enough damage to the South. He's a Southerner, for God's sake. He needs those states. He's not going to let us send troops down there, unless it's called for.
Well, what about the people of the city? The white people and the colored people? When that war breaks out, what happens then?
God help him.
Now we have a white company like Patterson Paper telling us how to run our lives. Taking our jobs, spreading communism and niggerism to our community. They are taking our way of life. Tonight, I ask you to stand tall, stand proud, exalt in your whiteness, in your intelligence, in your superiority. It's our turn now. White power, rain down on this great country of ours. White power, white power, white power, white power.
Homes burned, 45 wounded, 35 hospitalized, 6 of them children. One woman was stripped down in front of her daughter. She didn't say what all they did to her. By the grace of God, nobody died.
This only works, Marcus, if we carry the biggest stick as they do. We lost tonight, but I know we can.
We really decided to Philip a little bit, even up the squad. That's what we do.
Can't fight the Clay. 2 of my guys were throwing rocks at him. Rocks, Marcus, against guns.
We put more men on the perimeter. Put more men on patrol at the same time.
Marcus, we can't do this. Not like this.
You got a better idea.
3 of our neighbors lost their homes.
This is one night. This is what it's about. They're going to be lost.
Gentlemen, please. We can't go back. So let's all take a deep breath. I have us a plan.
There's a gentleman I can speak to. An old army buddy in New Orleans. Who is he? He runs the Negro Longshoremen's Union. What we talking about, Otis? I'm talking about building up. I'm talking about real weapons. I'm talking about arming every one of us.
We're gonna give guns to a mob of angry niggas.
The white man put us to work. Out in the fields, in the factories, and down on the docks. Everything for 1,000 miles moves in and out of the docks in Orleans. The colored men lift half of it. Bananas, cars, guns.
Fat boy.
Fat boy.
Oh, how you be?
Good, good, yeah.
Let's get these cars over and get the hell on out of here, huh? I can't take this. You give it to the church.
You sure?
You give it to the church.
We thank you.
All right, come on, let's go. Marcus, you better get over here.
CM60. Shoot 600 rounds per minute.
Look at these. Otis, what is this?
Weapon.
What's wrong?
I've been to war already. I didn't like it then. It's the same war. We can't use this.
It comes to it, I'll use
If
it.
it comes to it, it'll be the end of the world. Into our world.
No, man, you had those out. I'm walking away from here.
I'm not handing them out. Not yet. Otis, put him back. Put him down, Otis. It's a cold man. Gentlemen, we are not playing games.
I'm with you on this, Otis.
Have a seat, Marcus.
You want some?
You've been missing days. Just talked about letting you go.
Covered all my shifts.
I'm not supposed to say this. I'm just telling you it's being discussed. You're gonna have real trouble.
All right, dear.
I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Letter says they sent down 2 busloads of clergy from New York and Detroit. I don't see any buses. We are here on our own.
Hold on. There's supposed to be a deacon posted here.
Yeah, where is he?
Make me smile. Give me a reason to pull this trigger. Now drop the gun, boy.
Run, you nigga lovers! Run!
Oh my God, Mike, you'll be arrested.
Now, you boys were given a good Christian warning, and you just didn't listen. Gentlemen, beat him with the strength of the Lord and the rage of the devil.
Where's Marcus?
Sorry.
Marcus! Marcus! They got Carl. They got John and the white boys.